What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Badlands Backlogs. We are back today continuing our playthrough of the one, the only, Banjo-Kazooie. Last time, been a couple days, holiday season, things are kind of busy. We finished off Treasure Trove Cove. Sorry, I had a blank there, what this was called. Yeah, finished off Treasure Trove Cove. We're off now to... It's an okay world. Not one of my favorites necessarily. The setting and tone are very different than what we've been used to so far. Oh, the lag from the controller, I forgot. If you played, this is another level. If kind of a Super Mario 64 jump scare with the eel in the water. This was that for me as well. Except instead of just being an eel, it's grotesque, kind of body horror-ish. Which is wild to say, and again, it looks like this. Redo these platforms. Hope you're all doing good. This is December 18th at the time of recording, so we're just in a week before Christmas. Before we're in the full season. Just the one new move to find this time. Thanks, Bottles. Little crab friends from Treasure Trove Cove are back. So yeah, we have a gritty bunch of steel, bunch of metal, dirty looking water around. These holes, watch out for if you're just running by. These things will jump out. You can't do the jump attack though. And something new we have not gotten yet. The golden feather. Lucky you, I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. Another Mumbo token up there. We collected a bunch from Treasure Trove Cove. Remember, we did not have transformation in that level. All those were just extra, essentially. Work our way around here. Honeycomb and our reverse Jinjo. This level may take a little longer. The first two are the ones I mentioned in the first episode, if you've been keeping up. I rented this a bunch as a kid. I never actually owned it. So I would rent it every now and then. And every time you would come back, obviously other kids had it. So I would lose all my progress I was on. So I just continuously ended up replaying those first two levels in the intro. Like, that's the main part of the game I fully remember. We should be okay though. Nothing's insanely hard in these games, but the knowledge is not there. You can see ahead of us, I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water. Want fresh air. Yes, this is Clanker from the aforementioned Clanker's Cavern. Like I said, being a kid when N64 came out could be quite scary. So I want to help him first, because he will open up some more areas later on in the level that we want to deal with eventually. And the less time, or the sooner we get done with the underwater sections, the better. If you swim all the way down here, underneath him, follow the chain, there will be a fish down here that spits out bubbles. There he is. Gloop. He will refill your air. There is also our green Jinjo just standing in the poison water like an absolute champ. And over here is this key handle. You swim through it the first time, see it kind of nudges a bit. I remember this being way way smaller than it is. Get some air. It will not refill your air entirely, as you can see, just a couple honeycombs. 2, and we can flip right back around. Video game logic. 3 unlocks his prison, and Clanker is out of here. And we get a Jiggy on his back. As you can see, he's very... where the body horror aspects come in. He is covered in bruises and sores and red, blotchy, just gross imagery. The thought. Catch Glope down to 1 air. Yeah, 2 is all you get. You can follow them around for a bit. That should be enough to get us our last... I think 2 music notes were down here left over. Hopefully, as I said, we're right around Christmas time. If anyone's watching or you're watching after, leave down in the comments below if you have any sort of, like, gaming holiday traditions. I remember for me, I always, like, the Christmas break, obviously, just uninterrupted time of pure bliss. Just being able to game and veg out for a week, 2 weeks in the middle of the year. If you're a kid, you have no repercussions, no responsibilities. Later on, obviously gaming on Christmas Day, you get on with all the new people getting their new consoles and stuff for the first time. I remember all my friends got their Xbox on Christmas, and there was like a group of us waiting. This way we have Snippet, Mutants, ROE, Jigsaw is ours, Fight Us, You Must. Yeah, there's like a group of us waiting for them to get on. He was like the last one to not have a console yet. I missed too, some of you probably remember when games would do like the online or online events for the holidays. Like you could get on Gears of War and everyone would have like the Santa hats or snowman heads or the maps would be covered in snow. I miss that stuff. It's like a long forgotten thing. Beaten Snippet Mutants, are we? Yours is prize. He gives us a jigsaw piece on top of this little light source here. Yeah, just a forgotten aspect of gaming. Like, it's something that now companies, if they even did think about that, they would charge for it up the butt. The good old days. The stuff I'm nostalgic for. That's our first Jiggy of this world that we've collected. We got the other... obviously. Down here, we'll check. We have a couple of these random pipes scattered about with items. Just make sure we cover our bases. Yeah, as I said, it's a stark contrast from Mumbo's Mountain to Treasure Trove Cove to this. Yeah, I love how the music changes underwater. And there is our first death. See, you don't have what's the word I'm looking for? Once your air is out, you don't keep up health like you do in Mario per se. You still have your health or your life meter that goes down after the air meter. This you just have the air, so you really gotta be fast on your wings, feet, flippers, flappers. And with that, as you can see, Clanker is back down. Not everything is kept between lives, so collectibles, weird level-specific stuff like that are reset on death, actually. Stuff like jiggies and music notes are kept, so you don't have to recollect those, but eggs reset, feathers reset, Clanker reset. Thankfully, this is the only level, essentially, where that's going to be an issue. With how much stuff you have to do underwater. We'll release him again. Yeah, I always remembered this keyhole or key handle being way smaller. Like, it was like precision. Precision to swim through this. Went down that green path behind him. For the snippets. These you gotta kind of check every now and then. If you really, it's easy to lose your sense of direction down here. Everything looking the same. Some pipes looping around each other. Our blue Jinjo in this pipe that just loops right back out, like I said. Let's find our next one before we go up, just so we can kind of stay the zone here. So you might have saw a very short, just a Mumbo token. We'll take it. I don't believe Mumbo's not even in this level either, so we have 2 levels of just hoarding collectibles, so they really don't become that much of an issue later on in the later worlds. This is the one we originally came through. There's one down there that's graded off. Should be the last one we'll have to go check before we can focus on other parts and get out of the water. This, like the Jinjo one, just loops around. This one you really gotta be pressing X, doing your fast flips, fast flaps to get out of here. Turn. Yep. Go straight up. There we go. Okay, let's check around before we deal with Clanker. Save him for later. Back around on these outskirts, these little pipes that are hanging out. You can use his fins as platforms. They will occasionally rise. Then you stand to jump higher. Pay attention to that. Jump pad under this guy. Gets us on this pipe. Another pipe we can crawl on. I love his crawling animation. Just like the hands and paws are just stuck onto the side. Mambo token. Going first person just to get our bearings. So we have another path to the left. Get back on this pipe we jumped onto before, because I think we can't get over. Yeah, that's on the other side. Make our way all the way to the other side of Clanker. Go that way. One of these things. They do have names. We learn their names in the credits. I'm blanking off the top of my head what these are. Do more of these tricky jumps in and around the corners here. And an extra life to make up for that one we just lost from drowning. Now that we're up here, we can get this stuff on top of Clanker that we saw originally. And also get the Jiggy we got for releasing. That's still fun. Boop, boop. Cautious here. We can talon shot up his tail. Let's get us here, which we'll have to come back to later. Because you can see this Jiggy stuck. Oh, he almost knocked us off. That was scary. Okay. Let's go. Now that he's out of the water, there was a platform in front. Let's see if we can talk to him. We rescued him. He better have something else to say. He doesn't, but he's got a gold tooth. Clanker's a gangster. Shoot a couple eggs at it. You heard we got the sound cue there. Toothache, this side gone. Clanker swallowed, reward. Jump in his mouth. This is where the weird, icky, body horror type stuff starts coming in. We're in the beast itself. Just fleshy red colors and tones and pipes are covered in these open, like, sores, and whatever these things are wiggling about. And we're in his main body. As you can see, his ribs. Just a weird thing. Here, we have that first green ring. Jump through becomes kind of a race. You have 44 seconds, I think that said. Which is more than enough time to get through all these. Why did I say that and we almost fail? 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And the water rises, which allows us to actually get that jiggy. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you. It kind of teases over here. There's a random music note to a new pathway. Honeycomb. Our buddy Clanker here ate a poor Jinjo who's just been chilling inside of his body for Lord knows how long. He did say he was a garbage disposal for Gertie, so I guess that works. Might as well get this other one. The other tooth you can also shoot out here. You may have saw we got a glimpse of what is in it. We are on the other side. Just a Mumbo token. That just puts you in the same room, obviously, in his mouth, so you can hop right back out. We want to go back on top, actually. Here, we can fall in his blowhole. Here's that grunty switch that we've been fighting in each of the levels, which raises up her eyes in that center platform that we saw came through with Treasure Trove Cove in the main lobby area. I did this backwards. We need bottles before we can tackle that. Yeah, it's weird this stuff resets, because like that, the extra honeycomb from the beehive that we just collected was still in there, but not collectibles when you die. We can hop on this before it shoots out, actually. Get way up high. And fall off. Clear bed. No, I did not want to go in the mouth. Hey, we'll go the long way. Going back up. Yeah, that little delay makes platforming so much harder. I think that's jiggy because it's so unique. You know, it's like you have this blowhole thing and stuff going on that you used to get into an area. But you can still use it for other platforming sections. Like, it's more than just a level entrance. Okay, so we gotta get back to the room we raised the water in that we did this sort of race into, where we need to make our way to next. Because I was right. I just had the process of moves backwards in my mind. Because when the water raised, it actually opened up another thing as well. Yep, back here above the entrance is a flight pad that we just got from Treasure Trove Cove. So one of our first, like, major moves we learned returning immediately after for another use. We got Talentron and stuff, obviously, but, like, this is a specific actual thing unlocked. As I fall off the edge. In here is our boy, Bottles. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Thanks. Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold the right or left trigger and push the right stick right. Keep the right or left trigger held and use the left stick to move. Okay, it tells us this move requires the gold feathers, and you can only carry 10 of them. So unlike the eggs and stuff where we can carry 100 red feathers or 50, I believe, you only get 10 gold ones at a time. So the duration you have this move down for will use them up. See, there are 4 feathers used in that. What a better way to hey, here's this invulnerability. Use it in this room with spinning blades of death. Like, that doesn't get the idea across. SOL. Back in the hole. This we could have made. It does help, obviously, if you were having trouble making through. Making it through that room normally. The golden feathers are another option that it gives you later on in the level, obviously. And that drops you at the flight pad. So, that would have given you a heads up of, hey, this is the thing that needs to be done, please and thank. Okay, and I was actually wrong. It happens. Again, these levels I don't remember as much about. relearning and experiencing together. Usually when I play this, I don't do a full 100% playthrough. This cage we can just shoot down, obviously. Honestly. And that is number 9. And the last Jinjo we're technically at earlier, and he's using this shock pad over here. Make the fin as it comes back up. Climb back up here. There should be... Oh, yes, that's what it is. So there's the shock pad. We went right every time, as you just saw, like a dum-dum. You can actually go left onto this pipe directly, and that gets you over to this section, which is what we were missing. Cloud Gaming, you are not viable! Bruh. Slow and steady, slow and steady. We're not rushing it. Jump off, get close to the wall. I'm getting these music notes out of spite now. We're still missing a few. I honestly don't remember where they're at. Tenth Jiggy though, like or world finished for. Yeah, still puts us 5 short, which will be fine. We will be fine. Go underneath. Okay, yeah, nope. We're just gonna be done with that. We're gonna head out of the level. And go unlock the next one, because that's kind of how we've been ending off these episodes, is with unlocking the next level. We need to climb up, get back. Oh my god, the camera, please. Okay, so we are gonna do the next level unlock. Hit these. Oh, the camera again, please. Come up here. We were actually up here earlier with Gruntilda. Hit this last switch. The ugly bear, you feathered freak, is nothing but a stupid geek. That's not very nice. Here, we believe we got a Talon shot up. Bubble Gloop Swamp will be our next level. There's our door opening. This is actually in an area we have not been to yet. We'll get there in the next part. Kind of the next main floor of the hub world is now unlocked. I believe it unlocks when you have 200 music notes, maybe? 180, 190, somewhere around there. It's quite high if you're only doing amounts of collectibles, but obviously we've had 3 worlds so far, so we've had 300. So you at least got to do 2 full, pretty much. So yeah, back down here, our switch we hit earlier. Oh, I hope we don't have to redo the switch. We don't. Her eyes popped up. Land those back in because we're sick seeing her. Maybe. The jiggy from her nose. Ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. So where could we possibly be going next, you may be asking? Over here, you've probably seen this hill a couple times. You might have seen the note door itself. On top of this hill is our note door for 180. Open that. We can go up to the next level and be met with an ugly, ugly statue. Which we will deal with in the next part. Thank you guys for stopping by. This was fun. Episode 4 of Banjo-Kazooie. Clanker's Cavern now complete. We'll be back when we tackle Bubble Gloop Swamp. Thanks for stopping by.